Check, 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 check.
Joins from the sideline with an injury report.
Guys, Kent State's head coach told me pregame they have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting. Quarter. Guys, back to you.
Howie will see how they adjust. The Golden Flashes offense will go on the attack first. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Golden Flashes want to move quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
This time they'll go to the running game. Powers through the defender. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, There are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man down. And oh no, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Snags a quick pass on the left. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Making the adjustment on the play. Moving the pocket, it's Rivers. Finds his back in the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw one first. The screen, he can go. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the
Do
pass
do
game. They were able to
do.
execute the in route there.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Out wide right, it's Keys. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
Trying to establish the run.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Turning it on. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. This offense just wearing this defense down. 11th play of the drive coming. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Drops back, it's Rivers. Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball.
He's going for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UMass. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
They try to pop a run on the draw. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Handoff again. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. The 50. The 30.
Ain't no way they get away with holding like that. That's just crazy. Everybody locked on, and there was nobody getting free.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
I also had, I was trying to do a stunt. I kept messing it up.
Searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Pulls and fires complete. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
UMass comes to the line facing second and short. Crosses the 40. Snags it and he's open. Past the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown UMass. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
From deep, it's Jones. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So here comes Kent State's offense, ready to get this drive underway. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Nice move to keep running. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Golden Flashes will hustle to the line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Finds his man. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Sweet cut there. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need.
Speed for that.
Tie this game up.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick give. It's Davis. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Shakes off the defender. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The UMass offense returns to the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. He's changing the play. Back to pass, it's Rivers. Rushes on. Finds a man in the middle. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to throw for it. Escapes the pressure going right.
Oh no.
Picked off. A turnover in their own end. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. The defense putting points on the board.
Great play by the defense, taking that back for a pick six. And as a quarterback, if you're going to throw to your running back, you've got to be accurate with it. Remember, they are not receivers. And if you make it difficult and tricky, bad things happen, and it did right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Caught over the middle. It's Bohannon. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Quarterback changing the play. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Unloads to the right.
Why'd he throw so fucking high?
First half turnover can swing momentum. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Second and long here. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Long way to go on second down. Here we go. Ready. Ready, go. Snap in the shotgun. Snags it. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. Finds a crease at the 20. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Kent State.
I'm lacking patience.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Rivers. Look out! And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. to throw. He's working against the clock. He rifles one deep to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes a grab. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snaps on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Fresh set of downs going up top. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to pass. It's Rivers. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. Let's begin with a look at Virginia in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Florida State Seminoles.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Minutemen offense taking the field, looking primed and ready to roll. Makes the catch. It's Bohannon. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Going over the top. That pass is intercepted, but he's out of bounds, so it'll go down as an incompletion and a stroke of good luck for the quarterback. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And his throw is incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Hauls it in. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Changing the routes with his receivers. Drops back on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got his man. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. UMass with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last completion. Wants to throw on 1st. Oh, pressure's coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And when you go 5 wide, man, and you spread the formation, it puts a lot of emphasis on those trenches. And those trenches have got to be good. And you got to pick up those guys up front. They didn't do it, and they're getting their quarterback hit as he throws the football.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. First down here for the offense. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Rush right in his face. They're working that left side. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They'll go empty and 5 wide on 2nd and 13. Going for it all. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Minutemen. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a drive there of 84 yards. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll try to answer here. There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the golden flashes, moving quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Hand it to the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? The give. There's a crease. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The golden flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Working the ground game. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
They get him stopped at the 32. A solid pickup, but it will bring up a 4th down and decision time. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Touchdown, golden flash.
Ain't that a bitch?
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Ain't that a bitch?
Gets the job done again.
That's highly aggravating.
As we get deeper into the second
Because I know how slow their wide receivers are.
By a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
A deep in on cover 2 man under. Yeah. Yeah. Logically doesn't make sense, but it's cool.
Back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He goes out of bounds at the 40 after an excellent return. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Minutemen sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for
They
the
got pen.
possession. Reese?
Holly, thank you. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time.
There we go. On the play we want.
That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting him to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would
Bro,
say.
why would
I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. They'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Left side, it's Bohannon. Touchdown, Minutemen! Once he got some room, it was over.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
All right, let's play some defense.
Football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it, and it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack.
Bro, you're telling me there's no holding on that play? Like, not a single shed anywhere.
Coaches and quarterbacks' best friend when you're trying to put the
Might as well not even be out on the field. That's just crazy how bad that is.
Ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
And he's done everything for this offense today, running the football, so much so that he's now got 98 yards rushing. We're in the 4th quarter. One more carry, and this guy could eclipse the 100-yard mark.
All right.
too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Let's go.
And he feels the heat.
That backside
It burns him up.
post that was behind me. He would have thrown it. I probably would have got it. He probably would have got it.
The punters have had the day off up to this point.
All right, come on.
The game. Not a lot of room to field this one. He only needs to serve daylight. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, here on the UMass sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. There of showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. UMass, after that last big completion, trying to build momentum. They'll move the wide receiver. Touchdown, UMass! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 11 on the season.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to run it to the right. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll need a bunch on second down. He's looking to throw. Turns it loose.
Let's go.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He'll try
92 speed, baby. Our fastest corner.
What a play. Not only the
Red shirt freshman with the play. We needed that.
They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football.
And he loses the ball.
Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Let's go.
Grabbed by the kicking team.
Man, this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around. They're beating their blocks. And the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive. And now it sets them up in great field position.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll ride him again. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Golden Flashes offense ready to get this drive started. Looking for running room. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. The Golden Flashes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Right side, it's Davis. He's brought down after a gain of about 5. Clock comes to a stop as we've reached a 2-minute timeout. And the Golden Flashes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll send the back in motion. Second down to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Hutchinson. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Second and long here. Wants to pass. Right down the middle.
Oh, get that.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Just keep slinging it. Out wide right, it's Payne. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
Second down, gonna throw it. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Kent State.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Minutemen sideline, this is so fun to watch these guys hype up their wide receiver. Every time they come off the field, there is yet another celebration. He has been an incredible downfield target, over 100.
Breaks away on the left. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
So here comes Kent State's offense, ready to get this drive underway. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give on the counter. He'll be dropped.